What it do, y'all? Your boy is back on the grind one more time, and your boy is back at it again. This time, I'm actually finishing installing my front bezels and my headlights. So I already did one side, and I'll show you guys that here in a moment. But I've had to do some modifications to the housing in order for them to fit. This is one of my headlights right here, and as you can see how it has that little hill right there. I had to cut out the back of my housing right here like this. I'm just letting it dry right now, but it's powder coated actually, but I just put a little bit of touch-up paint around the raw metal edges there so it can dry. But yeah, y'all, it's coming along. It's looking nice, and I actually was able to cut this with my cutoff wheel, and you guys can see that's a pretty dang good circle right there that I did. So anyways, now I am actually putting on or trying to make the bezels fit because of the turn signals and the parking lamps, because I got these powder coated, and now the powder coating is too thick in order for them to slide where they're supposed to go. So as you can see, I have them taped, and then they're all shaved down for the most part. So anyways, that's what I've been in here doing, trying to make these fit. Actually, I'm not trying to make these fit. I am going to make them fit. I already did one side, and I'll lift up the blanket here to show you guys. But if you're new to the channel, I'm actually restoring a 71 Chevelle pretty much from the ground up. Everything's been touched in this car, you guys. I mean, every single little thing has been touched, including these headlights and these bezels and everything. So I also put in the grill. So I wasn't actually film that, but I'm glad I didn't, because that was a pain to get in. One, because the bumper was on, and two, it just wouldn't line up correctly. But it ended up working out. I got it done. So let me flip this camera around and show you guys what I've been up to. All right, you guys, so here we go. This is what it looks like here. Sorry I have the blankets on there, but I gotta protect the paint on this car. But as you guys can see, woo-hoo-wee, looking good, looking good. So you can kind of see my theme coming together, you guys. The black chrome, and the black chrome trim here with the satin black. So this black chrome is actually kind of a blend between my champagne and the black satin to get that look. So I think it complements everything really well. These are 6K LEDs, I think, on the brighter side, and I think 4,500 for the low beam, or I could be mistaken, maybe it's a little bit less. But these are actually Jeep headlights, and I was able to make them work and fit with my original housings here. So those look really good. And one thing that sold me on them was the bezels. So you see the bezels there? They're just different, you guys. And it actually kind of goes with the theme of my whole car. A buddy of mine, I had actually sent him a photo of my door latches inside, and then my window cranks. And he was saying, man, those actually flow with the window cranks and stuff inside the car. So I didn't even think about that, and they actually do. So shout out to you, Tyree. Thank you for that. And man, look at this, you guys. This is looking pretty dang slick. Again, all this is black chrome. These aren't, but then the bottom is. So there's actually trim strips that go here, but I decided not to do that because I wanted the trim to flow. As you guys can see, it flows right into the bezel, and I wanted all this to flow right into the bottom. So as you can see, I've done a lot of thought and thinking into this car in order to make things fit. So this is black chrome. I got that black chrome, and I wiped everything down in here. So now it's time to install my headlights and everything. So let me go ahead and set this camera up, and we'll do that right now, and then I'll chime back in here in a moment to let you guys see the final product. All right, y'all, so what I'm doing now is I'm actually going to go ahead and install this here just temporarily, because I am trying to get the headlight lined up and to make sure it's right and lined up before I put it in its final resting place because this outer ring here actually attaches to the housing, and so I just want to make sure that everything is set up straight and nice before we go ahead and put this in its final resting place. So that's what I'm doing right now, just to make sure everything fits okay before we put the final install in. All right, you guys, I totally got caught up in trying to deal with this headlight. This bezel right here, or this little ring that goes around right here, it's powder coated as well, and it was kind of a pain in the butt to get on and off. I didn't have to do that with the other one as bad, but for some reason I couldn't get it off, and I couldn't get it to line up correctly. So I got caught up in dealing with that, and then I totally forgot to film me installing the headlight. But it is what it is. I just wanted to show you guys that I did get it installed, and it's looking pretty dang slick. If you guys never installed a headlight on some of these old schools, what they have is behind here, there's two little screws that screw into little nylon nuts, and that's your adjuster screw, so you can kind of tilt it, you know, various different ways, up, down, side to side, and to in order to get the correct projection of the light that you want. There's a spring on this side that's loaded, and it clips around the housing that's behind here, and then it also clips on this ring, and it mounts to this right here. So you can see that spring is a little perch there that it grabs onto, and so it mounts onto that. And that's what keeps tension on this, so that way you can adjust it how you please. So it's pretty straightforward, you guys. And then the only thing that I couldn't do is, because these lights are a little bit thicker, I wasn't able to screw in my ring to the housing. So what I had to do is actually just zip tie it with small zip ties. So hopefully it'll stay. It should stay. It shouldn't be a problem because there's not too much tension or anything on that. So hopefully it's good to go. But yeah, y'all, this is it. It is installed and looking good. This one actually went easier than the other side, and then this one on the other side actually gave me less problems than this one, so it just kind of just flipped it on me. But yeah, you guys, it's looking pretty dang slick. I'm going to take you along the whole front end so you guys can see what it looks like.
You are watching a master at work.
OmniBeats.com.
Get in the comments, let me know what you guys think. I would turn them on for you, but I have to hook up a jump box to it. But they're pretty slick. This middle section lights up, that's your low beam. And then when they all light up, that's your high beam. And then these two, bottom and top, are your daytime running lights and your blinker signals, your turn signals. So if you want them daytime running lights, they light up white, and then they blink amber if you want them that. Or you could do it the other way. What I think I might do, so that way these are running all the time, I might just have them on amber all the time, and then I'll have them hooked, the other one hooked up to my blinker, and it'll blink white. So they'll just switch back on and off from black to white when I hit the blinker. But yeah, you guys, it is looking pretty damn slick. I am liking this. Get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. How is this thing coming along? I think it's coming along real nice. So yeah, y'all, that is it. Your boy needs a haircut, that is for sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I was actually wanting to be in the house by 2. It is now 3, and I gotta leave in about 45 minutes to go to work. So if you're new to the channel, definitely think about subscribing, hitting that notification bell, all that good stuff, y'all. I know this video is kind of quick. I don't have any wiring on the car right now, at least in the front, in order to wire the headlights up. But it's pretty straightforward, you guys. They come with this little 3-prong. This is actually an adapter, but this is what the 3-prong looks like. This is actually an adapter if you want to adapt it to a different setup. I forgot what it's for, but anyways, so it's your normal GM kind of 3-prong setup. Some cars actually have 2. I think The ones that have two headlights, the one that's a 3-prong headlight, that's your headlight and for your brights and blinkers and everything. If it's 2-prong, it will still have the third part of the plug there. It'll just be empty. That is usually for your high beams only, at least from my experience. On my G-body, that's what I had. But anyways, this is only just one headlight, so they have the high beams and the low beams all in one. But man, it's coming along, you guys. Now she has a face and she is looking real sweet. So get in the comments, let me know what you guys think. My name is Mr. Griffin 23. We getting there. We are getting there. I am out of here. Deuces. Peace out.